So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Driven in. Terrific effort! It's hit the crossbar. Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Ronaldo gets a foot in here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it, matters most. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Tchouaméni. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And this is Zola. He tries a shot! And he's done it! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Varane gets over and intercepts.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Tries to play it through. He won't be happy with that one. Cristiano Ronaldo touches it back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he can thump it away. And it's Bellingham. Zola. Oh, that's well spotted. Bastia are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Backward it goes. Hazard! And that's a good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Hullet. Zola. Now it's Dembele. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Hullet. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the keeper couldn't hold it. This is their second corner of the game. He's rising! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away. Rafael Varane. Looking for options for movement. He's found space here. Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Vieira. He's looking wide. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through. Great chance! Superb goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And here's Zola, showing good feet. And Zola! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Bastia are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. Second period then underway.
Bastia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Odo, and they can counter here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Towering header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Stam. And it's Thuram. And the pass is intercepted. Hazard. Tries to pass it through. It's delivered. Look. Bellingham! Fair effort. He reacted well.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior running with the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! Goal! Bastia! And again they hit the front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Lahm proves just a little bit too strong. That'll be a throw-in.
Changement. Le numéro 10, le numéro 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. À leur place, le numéro 9, Ibrahimovic. Le numéro
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Attention.
Thinks one through.
Changement.
And this is Dembele. Dembele was alert to the possibilities. Could be danger here. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, that's fabulous. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, that's neat.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bastia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to...
And he shoots! Oh, it rattles the bar! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Hazard. It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in. That's gone for a throw-in.
Changement. Le numéro 17, Hazard. Le numéro 8, le numéro 16, Lam. À leur place, le
Yeah,
numéro 12.
can so cleverly bypass the press.
Yaya Touré.
Goes forward.
Le numéro 2,
Ibrahimovic is
Roberto
herring
Carlos.
after that one.
Changement en cours.
Yaya Touré. Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro. Odo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Bastia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by...
He's had a shot! Figo with a beautifully timed run.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
That's put paid to the danger. Vieira. Now then, the ball's come loose. Kaká. And this is Figo. Hakimi has it out wide and in... Oh, good effort! And a truly agonising miss.
Oh, that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Changement. Le numéro 4.
Bastia making further changes here and in quick succession.
Ferdinand.
Pass somewhat off target. Collier. Now that looks a decent ball. Kaká! And again! And yes, it's there! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Madrid drag themselves back again.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Desperate defending required here. And here's Figo. Oh, such a clever touch. Figo delivers.
Il y aura 4
Thuram
minutes de
with the
temps
clearance.
additionnel.
4 extra minutes added on. And he's picked it up out wide. Hakimi plays it in. And that should get the job done. Vieira. To Ibrahimovic. Now that's well seen too. Vinicius Junior is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Good ball, good take. Dembele.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So 90 minutes have come and gone, it's going to be extra time. So, that was the second half.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
Changement. Le numéro 6, Vieira. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 18,
So our quest to find the winner continues. Bastia pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Now it's Pelé. And he's had it nicked away. And this is Pelé. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos wants to run onto this. Balls over the line, and it is a corner. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Played into the box. Opts to play it back. And the counter is on. Van der Sar chooses to deal with it himself. Bale. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Odo. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Space for him to turn and look. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, super Bale! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And it is half-time in extra time. So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere. Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Oh, he's played it in low. It's a promising position. In once more. And it's hoisted clear. Ibrahimovic. That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's through here. Dembele receives it in a wide position. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Corner number 2 then. Figo goes short. Cross goes in there. Defending of the desperate variety. Now that looks a decent ball. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Makaleli. And this is Figo.
Madrid really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Knocks it into space. pings in across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Turns back here, probably the best option. Collar. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Bastia have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Yes, ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Bastia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And now the breakaway. Bastia have reclaimed it. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Towering header! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Bastia restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now that's well seen too. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Not the most convincing of passes. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. And a header! Goal! Bastia! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Bastia have their lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Hazard. Chouameni has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And a chance! It's bounced back off the post. Gullit could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Now it's Hazard. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Hakimi. Rummenigge. And it's Messi. Varane makes the interception. Could move up a gear here. And he's intervened well there. Hazard, 2 assists to his credit already. And it's Hazard. Lahm providing an outlet on that flank. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Vieira opts for safety. Bastia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Lahm looking to receive it in space. Oh, good climb! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Stam is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Rummenigge. Messi. Shot a goal! And it's Tchouaméni. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, delicate chip through. Pass somewhat off target. That's it, 45 minutes up. Bastia have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal.
So there was the first half. Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Bastia are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. The second half is up and running. And here's Dembele. He's had a shot!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dembele finds himself offside. There will be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Ronaldo. And he cuts out the supply. Tchouaméni. And here's the chance to counter. Hakimi makes a move down the right. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Vieira. Has a look and plays it forward. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's in plenty of space here, and he was quick to react. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Madrid really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nice interception, well timed. Bellingham. Hazard. That ball looks a good one. And this is Ronaldo. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Referee's given a throw.
Changement. Le numéro 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Le
And
numéro
it's
10,
Bale. Well timed,
Le numéro
excellent
17.
interception.
Hazard.
Now, here's a man
Le
adored
numéro
by
8.
many, even
À leur
deified
place,
by some.
Le numéro 11, Bale.
And here's
Le
Dembele.
numéro 9,
Ibrahimovic.
Le numéro 12, le numéro 20, Sidorf. Changement.
Best. Driving forward. Kaká is onto this. Seedorf defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He'll try to keep this alive. Best.
Madrid really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Dembele. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Lahm. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Knocks it into space. He's through here. And no, that was never going to make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Thuram. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's... And the shot! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Looking to play him in. Decent chance!
Il y aura
Well
2
read.
minutes de temps
The
additionnel.
danger is averted. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Bale. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield.
Oh, great leap! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort, simply fantastic.
So, a breakthrough already. Lahm. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hazard picks it up out wide. And he's there to clear it. Oh, they can break here. Makelele. Oh, that's fabulous. Makelele running with the ball. Bastia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That ball looks a good one. He is through here. Impressive jump. Boom, header just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
Makelele conjures time and space where few can. Driving forward. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And here's Dembele. Zola. Can he finish? And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Cannavaro cuts it out. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Vieira. Stam pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now it's Hazard. Makelele. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Lahm gets into a good position.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Hakimi is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Tchouameni. Zola. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gabriel. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Tchouaméni is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He's had it taken off him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ibrahimovic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal. Shot a goal! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Vieira. Looking tidy in possession here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zola looking understandably energised after his goal. Pull it. Tchouaméni gives no quarter whatsoever. And here's Hazard. Cristiano Ronaldo. Makaleli. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that is a little undercooked. Can he spark a counter here?
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Strokes it back. That has been slung wide. Lahm is... And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And so we're off again. He's found a way past. It's run loose here. Nicely weighted ball. And that was very necessary. There will be a throw-in. And it's Lahm. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hakimi. And he's in on goal. And a shot! And no, just off target. And it's Otto. Looking for the run. Stam kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Roberto Carlos. Bellingham.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Can he get it through? Cannavaro calmly anticipates.
Ibrahimovic clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Zola. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a fine interception. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Otto. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Otto. Oh, it's Dembele. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well measured. They're urging him to shoot, and he shoots! This time, surely! Oh, good finish! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Changement. Le numéro 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Hazard.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Le numéro 9, Ibrahimovic.
And this is
Le
Bale.
numéro 12, le numéro
Oh,
18,
he's bounced loose now.
Lampard. Le numéro 2,
Bastia really are going about
Carlos.
things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's in plenty of space here. Plenty to aim at here. Lovely bit of real chance! Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Madrid clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Dembele, he's found some space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played over towards the opposite flank. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Roberto Carlos. It's a good... And a header! And that's a sharp finish. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Dembele. Oh, this is a terrific run. It's Dembele! Now that is commitment to the cause.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Now there's the clearance. And that's that. Bastia pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Bastia desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. And it's hit the woodwork and out. And here's the chance to counter. He's had it taken off him. Zola. Gullit. And that's been won straight back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Gullit. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win.
Takes a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Madrid really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Very nicely done. Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Distributed tidily. In once more. And that's the keeper's ball.
Madrid really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green.
Hakimi clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicked it back promptly. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And he was quick to react. Hakimi ventures forward. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Azar. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Great vision. He has a look up. Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ronaldo is in a really good position out wide. Real chance! Goal! Bastia! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Bastia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Makaleli conjures time and space where few can. But where it came from. And Sola! And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Lam. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Ronaldo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely shaped ball. That is good alertness. Odo. Pullet. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, it's Dembele. Azar. Looking for the run. Shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
It's their second corner of the game. That's the throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Now that looks a decent ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Roberto Carlos. And here's Hullet. Hakimi receives it in a good position here. And he's there to get it away. Oh, super ball! Cristiano Ronaldo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Makaleli. That's a little off target. Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Bellingham. So what can they make of this? Hazard. Big chance! And that's a good finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what
And that is all they have time for.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Bastia sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Casquette bleue. Changement.
So we're off again. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Otto. And here's Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. Otto getting up there! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Messi. Gabriel. Roberto Carlos. That's good play. Nice interception, well timed. Azar. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Messi. Lahm. Lahm tries to play it through. Can he get it through? Nice control. Hakimi calmly anticipates. Bastia with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Bellingham chasing after it. And he's had it nicked away. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Out of play for a throw.
Changement. Le numéro 8. Le numéro 10. À leur place.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Le numéro 42. Yaya Touré. Le numéro
Passes short and sharp.
Bale. Attention.
Can he get on the end of this? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Dembele. Oh, good read. Vieira. Bastia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Otto. And this is Bale. Bale is flagged offside.
Changement.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Le numéro 17. Hazard. À leur place.
Yaya Touré.
Le numéro 9. Ibrahimovic.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's onto this. He's picked his way through. Messi. And it's Tchouaméni. This is Dembele. That has been slung wide. Yaya Toure is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That's good vision. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Vinicius Junior running with the ball. Vinicius Junior. So much time and space here. And this is Dembele. Bale.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Hullet. Messi. And Messi! That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Changement. Le numéro 16.
Dembele with a real chance
Le
here.
numéro 44. Odo.
He's on it. Can he get away? Shoots!
Le numéro 2.
And he's
Roberto
really
Carlos.
put himself on the
Le
line
numéro
here.
21. Javier Zanetti. Changement.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Madrid awarded another corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Kaká plays it short. Looking for the far post. Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Hakimi is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a promising position. Good read, needed to be. And he's opted for the long pass. And it's Yaya Toure. And this is Ibrahimovic. Decent chance! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Ibrahimovic demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
A case now of complete control. Threads one in. Now it's Bale. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Kaká. Hullet.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Vieira. He's found a way through. Kaká's cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Kaká. And that's that. Bastia pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
Nous vous rappelons qu'il est strictement
But
interdit
after
de
all of that,
stationner
Jim,
dans la zone
what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.